Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Gemini. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is your full moon reading for June 2025. So I'm just going to get right into this, Gemini. The message that I have for you, I'll find you again on the other side. Okay, the song that I had on pre-shuffle when I was getting the cards together, it's called Otherside by Livingston. And this is a song that was produced in 2023. So I wish I could take it all back, but I said it. I wish that my words didn't cut like weapons. I wish I could throw my hands up to the heavens, give up my mistakes for the price of a blessing. Brother told me these are the nights that we live for, but when I see the tears in mama's eyes, what is it for? I can see people with their fires and their pitchforks screaming out, isn't this the life that you wished for? Would you take my hand or let me fly, fix my soul or run and hide? The word you said was not goodbye. I'll find you again on the other side. So this is, I feel like the energy going into this reading is talking about somebody that's passed on. This could be a mother, a brother, friend, family member, passed on loved one. Talking, it's like looking at your life. Maybe this is like the energy of the things that you dreamed about as a kid, and maybe you had these conversations with, somebody that you grew up with, right? And now in the current energy, it's like you're looking at all of these things and it's everything that you thought that you dreamed of as a child, but you don't get to share that with this person that you dreamed about it with because they're not here anymore, right? And some of these things that are happening, it's like, isn't this what you dreamed of? Isn't this what you dreamed for? And I feel like some of you are kind of realizing, no, it's not. Like maybe some of it was, or maybe like it was like what you were dreaming about, or it was like you thought that you would get something else. Or maybe it's like you got everything that you thought that you would, but it's not the feeling. It's not the feeling that you thought that you would have when you got it. Because isn't this what you dreamed for? That's what I'm getting. Maybe it's like you chose a person over the love of your life because that person was famous or rich or something. No, isn't that what you wanted? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Life would be a lot more fun if everyone's middle name was motherfucking. I mean, Abby motherfucking right? I think that's fun. Make today fun by silently inserting motherfucking into the name of everyone you come into contact with. Ben motherfucking Franklin, Grandpa motherfucking Bob, that lady from accounting, now she's Carol motherfucking Cooper from accounting, yo. Somehow this makes those financial spreadsheets more bearable, right? It's going to be a great motherfucking day. That's your spiritual AF message. I motherfucking love it. I know I'm getting flagged on this reading. You guys, I'm so sorry. So let's get into it for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Higher peace, power, protection, prosperity for the greater good, June 2025. Somebody from the other side may have an issue with your language, the words that you say. I'm hearing like, you don't need to say those words. Underneath the deck, we've got grounding number 6, nature, presence, practicality, and stability. Some of y'all need to go out into nature. Get yourself grounded. Some of you may have been getting back out into nature and getting grounded. It's the underlying energy, but like this telling me like grounding is necessary, and grounding is always necessary, right? So if you haven't been doing it, Spirit's saying to do it. If you have been doing it, Spirit is saying continue doing it. But it is necessary. And I feel like I'm talking to a masculine energy for many of you. I could be talking, obviously, I've got females who watch this channel too, Geminis. You could have a son or be dealing with a masculine, or this could just be like your masculine side, your masculine energy, but something about it, something needs to be grounded. Top of the deck, we've got money. I like it. Number 14, finances, power, generosity, abundance. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's pretty well off, to be honest with you. Somebody, oh wow. So what I'm getting is, I'm getting somebody who's pretty well off, who has made a lot of money, obtaining the things in their life that they dreamed about as a child. And for some of you, and this could be a very particular, some of you, this could be like a mother or a brother or passed on friend, family, or loved one from the other side that's basically saying, like, you know, I'll find you again on the other side, but, you know, isn't this what you wanted? Isn't this what you wanted? Like, you may have the money now, but is it the love that you know, were looking for? Is it the lifestyle that you were looking for? Maybe somebody wanted to be a rock star, right? Well, is the rock star lifestyle what you're actually looking for? Is that what brings you happiness? Maybe life would be more fun if you just put, you know, the word motherfucking in the middle of everybody's names. For some of you, maybe you already do that. So I see power, generosity, and abundance with your finances. You have a certain amount of power because of your abundance. Some of you may need to be more generous with your abundance. I am not one to tell you how to spend your money at all whatsoever. But I will say that when you give, you receive more. Giving is receiving. And when you give, it's like karma. You know, the 10 by 10, 3 times 3 is what you put out into the world is what returns to me. It's that type of mindset. So it has something to do with money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. Maybe you could be generous to somebody because of your wealth. Others of you, like, you could be, it has something to do with finances, power, generosity, and abundance, and getting grounded. Somebody could be getting grounded by giving. I know, like, when I'm in the most stressful of times, like right now, one of the best things that I love doing is just going out and helping other people, because it's like karma. When I'm having hard times, my finances, you know, parenting as a single person, I find that my strength comes in helping others when I feel like I can't be helped. I don't know, I'm getting emotional. Something significant could have happened on the 14th, or could be happening on the 14th, also on the 6th. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 is about change of direction. 6s are about balance and stability and victory, and better communication as well. 14 plus 6 equals 20. 2 plus 0 equals 2, and that's about unity, coming together, stability. Ace of Wands underneath the deck. This is the energy going into your tarot, and this is a passionate new beginning. Aces, Wands, that's fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could have this somewhere strong in your chart, or be dealing with somebody who does. But this is just the energy of passion, of excitement. It could be passion and excitement towards a person, either romantic or platonic. Or it could be passion and excitement towards something that you're passionate about, work, career, business, finance, passion projects, that type of energy. But this is a passionate new beginning with someone or something. Clarification. Just got clarification. And then I heard other side again. I'm like, it could have been clarification from someone on the other side. Yes, let's get into it. Let's get 3 cards for the past. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna, what's the current issue? What's the current issue? We'll explain in just a second here. Dang. Two more. One more. Okay, you got 2 more there. It's current, now outcome. June 2025 for the full moon, please. June 2025 for the full moon. Gemini. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Alright, jeez. Gemini's wanting to fly away here. Okay, Gemini. We start out with the Seven of Wands in reverse. What is this? You guys got some wild energy. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is a... Where do I start? So, I'm going to start underneath the deck. We start with the Four of Swords. That's communication energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so that's you. But what we're talking about is rest and relaxation. Somebody's needed to take a mental break. Put someone's mind at ease. Someone has had a lot of... it's like on overwhelm. It's like when your mind is on overwhelm and you need some R&R, rest and relaxation. This also could be like a vacation. Or somebody needs a vacation. Somebody needs to relax. Maybe with the Nine of Pentacles energy. So this is like somebody who's independent, financially wealthy, free-loving. This could be a feminine energy, though, like a single female. And then I have the Lovers behind this. So this, like, somebody could be wanting to take a vacation or get some mental clarity surrounding an independent female. Could be a lover or somebody that someone loves, and someone's justice. One person's justice is another person's karma, but this has something to do with the justice or justice system. Okay, so in the past, what I see is the Seven of Wands in reverse, with clarified by the Five of Wands and the Death card. So we're looking at a lot of fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, but we're also looking at Scorpio. The Seven of Wands in reverse, okay, first off, when it's in upright, this is all about guarding yourself, defending yourself, morals, ethics, beliefs, values, and seeking alignment, seeking clarity, but and balance. But when it's in reverse, it's like there's something that's not balanced at this moment. There could be somebody who's like very peaceful, very spiritual, usually very protected, and it's like there's just something in this person's world. And I say this person, this could be you, or it could be another person that you're dealing with that makes this storyline important to you. But there's just something that's in flux with this person's energy, and it's because of this Five of Wands energy that's around them. This is about competition. This is about fighting. This is about people trying to, like, knock each other at the knees, knock them down a peg in order for them to rise. It's very competitive energy, very ugly. Somebody is trying to knock someone off their pedestal, or they're trying to destabilize their balance, their clarity, their groundedness. Somebody is trying to keep somebody from being grounded. Dude, that's messed up. Could be a Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is also the Death and Rebirth card. Now, two things. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. My daughter talks so loud, sorry. You could be dealing with a Scorpio who is in a competitive situation and maybe a little bit turned upside down, doesn't feel as protected or guarded. You also could be dealing with somebody from your past who has passed away. Scorpio, this is the Death and Rebirth energy, right? And this could have created some kind of competition or fighting or squabbling between 5 or more people. It could be family members, could be friends, it could be, company or something like that. If there's like a death in a company, like a boss or CEO or somebody like that, and whatever. But it's this energy of not being protected, not being grounded, not being in alignment. But with death, there is rebirth. I will say that. So, but that was in the past energy. Now, current energy, very different. I feel like you're in a much better place, working in partnership with people. You've got High Priestess energy here, so this is either you being extremely intuitive, using discernment, making grounded, solid decisions. The High Priestess, she's the tarot card reader of the Zodiac, and so you could be getting tarot card readings. Obviously, you're here, or you also could be dealing with a tarot card reader. You could be partnering with a tarot card reader as well. Then we've got, that's the truth, Ace of Swords. So this is truth, victory. Like, this is somebody who's telling, like, spitting the truth, telling the truth, saying all the things. And then that's clarified by the Three of Wands, which this is the energy of waiting for your ships to come in. This is, I feel like this is like somebody that you know is meant to be in your future, or you know this partnership. You're waiting for this partnership to happen. You know that it's coming in. You can just sense it. Or you could be getting messages saying that it's coming in, right? Your ships are coming in. Could have to do with money. Could have to do with something that you're working on. Now, what's coming in by the end of June 2024? 2024. What? June 2025, sorry. There could have been something that happened in June 2024. You could be coming up on like the 1-year anniversary of something that happened in June 2024. Take it as it resonates. We have the Page of Swords, so that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You could be a younger Gemini, or you could be like a son or a brother, or, I mean, if you're a daughter, you could be a daughter or something like that too. But this is somebody who's like in search of information, who's looking at things, who is seeking advice, seeking help, or seeking, like, researching things, right? Could have to, like, looking for information, whether this is on something or someone. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is why I'm a little confused. Somebody could be getting, like, locked out in the cold. This could be somebody getting kicked out of a house or a home. Somebody's researching to see if somebody has gotten kicked out of a house or a home. Or looking somebody up that could have been kind of like ignored or left or abandoned. This is like the energy of somebody like trying to find out information on someone's downfall or demise. How does that play into this, though? That's why I was so confused. Like, what the heck? I feel like, so somebody could be needing some mental rest and relaxation because they don't know. And then clarifying the Five of Pentacles with this Page of Swords is the Emperor. So this could be the energy of somebody stepping up and like really stepping in with that Emperor like energy and like taking control of a situation. The Emperor it's very fiery energy, which is all that Wands energy in the beginning of this reading, but this is like somebody like coming in with a bang, like taking charge of everything, making the demands, commands. I see a chess piece. This would be somebody who either plays chess or plays all his cards right, like plays all his pieces right. He's gotten to where he is because he's the Emperor. I'm going back to that song, The Other Side. It's like this is somebody who's on top of their game. This is what they always dreamed of. But there could be somebody from the other side that's like saying, you know, I'll see you on the other side, but isn't this what you wanted? Isn't this what you wished for? If it's not, this is a message from them saying, figure out what you still need or still want. Figure out what you're missing and then step up with this energy to find it. Could have something to do with somebody being left out in the cold, a younger, doesn't have to be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. This could just be somebody who has air placements in their chart, or somebody who's like a younger, could be a feminine, who's very book smart, studious, researching things, knows a lot of stuff, very intuitive, because that's what swords are all about. It's about communication. This Emperor is like watching, maybe wanting more information on somebody who's been left out in the cold, or somebody that could have been left out in the cold, to see if they got left out in the cold. All right. Last but not least, let's get into this because we're already at 20 minutes. Because then we have to get into the prediction. So I didn't even get to the point where I'm like, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. You guys, I got right into because the message that was coming through the other side, you've got somebody like really wanting to get their message across to you from the other side, clearly today. I feel like it's a feminine energy. Mother. It could be a mother. Motherfucking. Could be a mother that we're speaking to that's trying to get through. And if that's you, drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. But welcome back to all of my returning subscribers is what I was trying to say. For all of my returning subscribers, you guys know at the end of every year I do a predictions video that predicts the upcoming full moons of the upcoming year. And then what we do is we journal everything, and then as those full moons throughout the year come up, I go through each one of those readings and the predictions with your readings. So I do the reading first, and then I go over what the prediction was at the end of last year and see how it aligns with each other. So we'll go into that in just a second. Underneath the deck we have rejuvenate, so this makes total sense. You're in a period of rejuvenation, or needing a period of rejuvenation. Somebody needs to rejuvenate, or maybe you're allowing a situation to rejuvenate. It's like balance out. Just, people, when they say go rejuvenate, it's like a period of self-care, when you're giving yourself rest, relaxation, that type of energy. Top of the deck, raise your vibration. I was talking about this earlier, the vibrational frequency of the collective. The vibrational frequency of the collective is raising, it's rising, and that's just around the world. That's why it's like the Great Awakening, right? But in order to, on an everyday kind of mundane basis, right, like to get over the funk, to get over heartache, to get over the things that we feel like we're missing out in life, you have to raise your vibration to get out of that headspace, right? How do you raise your vibration? By grounding, right? You raise your vibration by making the day fun, playing silly little games, like using the word motherfucking in the middle of every, sentence or whatever. Like, have you guys ever seen the movie Super Troopers with the meow game? Meow. Meow, meow. I'm telling you, whenever I'm on the highway and I see like a state highway patrolman like pull up, I just start talking meow. It's just something that I do. But yeah, and it raises your vibration. It just, it changes the energy of things. It makes things fun. Raise your vibration, and that can help you rejuvenate, right? Rejuvenate a situation by raising. Maybe that's the message. Rejuvenate a situation by raising your vibration. By making it fun again. By taking control, stepping up as the Emperor. Aries the Emperor is Aries, so you could have strong Aries in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. But even if you don't, or I'm not dealing with an Aries, it really, honestly, especially if I'm talking to somebody successful, like money, like I was getting at the beginning of this reading, this could be, somebody just really stepping up into their power and taking control, taking charge of a situation that makes them feel better about what they dreamed of being in the past. But I'm telling you, one of you, some of you, a couple of you out there are getting some kind of a strong motherfucking message from the other side, and I think it's from your mom. I'm hearing yes. Okay, so you guys need to tell me what that's all about, because that's crazy. In a good way. This universe never ceases to amaze me, so please clarify for me here. All right, so let's go into June, the June predictions. So, the June full moon is on June 11th, 2025 at 12:44 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. It's on a Wednesday. It's the Sagittarius strawberry full moon. Okay? Strawberries can play a part. Oh, wow! I didn't even think about this. Underneath the deck is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords was the first card that we pulled for the month of June, and you got it underneath the deck. So this is the energy of rest, relaxation, self-care, mental clarity, just chilling, taking a chill pill. You know, you could be getting, you know, strong dreams, visions, signs, symbols, you know, as you relax and reflect. But really, it's just rest. And then the next card that we pulled was Cultivating Prosperity. So there's that money card, the money energy. If I can... Okay, it's not letting me come off the thing there. There. Money energy right there. So cultivating prosperity, and that's what you're working on. And I see that because you're working on partnership, right? That's the current energy right now. Partnerships, you know, speaking your truth, waiting for your ships to come in. And also you could be dealing with a tarot card reader, getting tarot card readings, or just really using your strong intuition. The next card we pulled was number 33, Flower Moon, May, Blossoming. So the Flower Moon happened in May. There could have been something around the time of the Flower Moon that's significant. And from that time until now, it's a situation or a person or a relationship or something that's been blossoming, or an idea. Then next card was number 12, Rose, which is love. It's the energy of Venus and the moon. Now, we just ended Venus retrograde last month. Roses could be significant. The 12th of June could be significant. But you could be falling in love this month, or finding love. And it doesn't have to be an actual person. It's something that you love. And I'm not saying money, right? But it could be like a job that brings you in a lot of money, and that's what you love. Then we pulled the first quarter moon in Gemini card, Speak Your World into Being, Manifest It. I feel like many of you have already manifested, but it's, and also something that you're partnering with, because we do have this communication card here. It's like you're using your voice to manifest what you're bringing in. You're using your voice to communicate and you know, speaking your world into being. Isn't that what you wanted? Isn't this what you wanted? Message from the other side. And then next card from the, where is that? From the Crystal Oracle is the Rhodochrosite, and that's your inner child. So this is talking about healing your inner child. That song, again, some of the lyrics were talking about, you know, when you were young, and, you know, your brother and mother energy and that kind of thing. So it's like I said, I had felt at the very beginning of this that this was, you know, somebody from your past that, you know, you talked about your goals and your dreams with, and you may feel like your world is upside down or inside out. You're clamoring for, you know, a victory at the top, or maybe it's a person or something like that. But isn't this what you wished for? Isn't this what you always talked about or thought about? And maybe this is you and your inner child finally healing. Maybe that's what this is too. Maybe that's what this is at the very, maybe this right here could be like, this is child energy. This is a page. Pages are younger energy, like when you were a boy and you were researching and stuff, right? And this could have been you feeling shut out or left out from something or someone. And this could be you finally stepping up and like coming into your power. Now, I just also got, as I was explaining this, for others of you, you could be shutting out somebody. It could be an Emperor. It could be an Aries energy. It could be locking somebody out. And it could be because of something with the Page of Swords. It's for only some of you. Everybody's on a different storyline. Everybody has different, you know, combinations of alignments within their natal charts. And so just take it as it resonates. Leave what doesn't. Last but not least, I've been playing with astrology dice based on 3 main principles of astrology. And Pluto, Cancer, 3rd house. It's a unique blend of emotional insight, communicative power. Used wisely, it's a force of healing and transformation. That's where I'm going to leave this reading at this month, Gemini. If any of this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, drop a comment in the comments below. Make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus signs as well for additional messages. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.